This is Reggie. I'm in Calgary, and this woman interviewed by CBC, and she's saying 2,000 is not enough. What a shame. The government is doing their job to help people to the entire country of Canada, and she's doing this is a shame to all the Filipino working hard all over here in Canada. So watch.
So the question, of course, are these measures helping Canadians? Is this enough? Nim Calvez was laid off from her job as a hotel attendant, and she joins me now from Surrey, British Columbia. Good to see you, Nim.
Hi, Rosemary. Thanks for having me.
So you were laid off, not surprisingly, as hotels and the tourism sector closed down. What have you done to help yourself, and how has the government helped you?
The government helped us with the CERB, the $2,000 benefit that they're giving us. But aside from that, there's not much available for the workers, and it's pretty disappointing. But we're hoping in the long run or long term, the government will figure out something for the workers, especially in my industry. We are the most hardly hit because we rely on tourism for our business and for our work. And seeing how things right now, it's gonna be a while before people want to travel or stay in hotels.
Well, and I think your issue is more complicated because the $2,000 is not just helping you, it's also helping your daughter who is in the Philippines. Is that right?
Yes, so aside from myself, I'm helping a family in Philippines, and I'm sending them money mostly every month. And the living expenses in Vancouver alone is very expensive. From $2,000, my rent is almost $1,500, $500. What's left for food and groceries, and that's nothing. And I am using other resources like credit card to stay afloat.
And how long do you think you can go on like that now?
That's not long. Like after a couple of months, and I'm not just speaking for myself, I'm speaking for my coworkers, the hotel industry, and I'm sure a lot of us, not just hospitality industry, is hit hard with this. The majority of workers are struggling, and it's very devastating for everyone to navigate in this hard times.
Sure. I'm going to talk to the finance minister in a moment. If you had anything that you wanted to ask him, what would you say to him?
I'd like the government to think of helping workers in the long term, because right now it's fine, but after maybe a month or two, even right now we're not okay. It's we lose half of our wages, and that's very hard, but we can manage for short term. Long term, we need the government to think about how are we gonna survive as an industry. As I've said, like, we rely on tourism, and it's going to be a while before it's going to come back. Who knows if we're going to come back this year? We're thinking more likely it's going to take us 18 to 24 months to recover. And losing our job, we also lose our health benefits, and our right to return to work is in jeopardy as well. So we're not just looking at financially, but we are looking with a big picture and our future.
Right.
And it's very sad because a lot of us, we have put 20, 30, 40 years of our lives doing this job, and it's so devastating that we don't know what the future holds, and no one can answer it for that. Right now, we're just waiting for what's available to us, and the $2,000. I'm not speaking just for myself. I'm sure it's not enough.
Okay. Nim Calvez, thank you so much. I'll put some of that to the finance minister. I wish you good health and good luck there. Thanks for speaking with us very much.
Thank you very much for having me.
What a shame. That kind of Filipina is just like we're not complaining. We have a house. We have a house. We have a kids. I have 3 kids. I have a house. We're just gonna be like fortunate enough that the government is doing their job to help individuals, not only him, her, or something, for entire people in Canada. So Canada, thank you, but for that kind of woman, to that kind of woman, it's a shame to a Filipino. So sad. Peace.